Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and today we've got Indian antiviruses. Oh boy, Bharati antivirus हम लोग देख रहे हैं आज. So okay, look, um, let me just get the older video out of the way. Muda doesn't like antiviruses, okay? I don't really believe in an antivirus at this point. Like I use Windows Defender. For the most part, I'll use a malware bytes analysis every once in a while, but usually I don't really do antiviruses. And there's a big reason for that. I have a video for it, you can check it out, but long story short, I don't trust a lot of antiviruses, especially free ones. I also don't really have a need for them. As long as you use common sense on your fucking computer, you should be just fine, okay? Unless you're clicking like every download possible under the sun, okay, you might be watching that like really dank adult video, and like you'll see, oh man, look at all these local singles in your area, and you're clicking on that link on a daily, or you're clicking your email links that are all spam as fuck. Then you need an antivirus, but as long as you're not doing the stupid things and like you clicking on weird links, going to weird websites, running shit as administrator mode for no reason, then you'll be fine. I doubt you'll ever have an infection in the first place. But there are some antivirus tools that are created. And today we actually got a couple of ones that I've been fairly interested in. So let me actually open up a website real quick. So over here is Cyber Swachhta Kendra, which is Botnet Cleaning and Malware Analysis Center. If you actually look at the top right, it is a Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Okay, so it's actually an Indian fucking antivirus service that's been created by the government. There's been so much scams lately that have come out. I mean, let's not fucking pretend that it's not true. We've all gotten, hello, I am Tom calling from Ohio, and it is great state, and there are your computer warranty is running out. We've all had those fucking calls. Okay, I'm not trying. It's not racist or anything like that. I've had it a billion times. It's great when I can respond to them in our native language. It's a giant fuckfest. But anyways, back to this. They have their own like actual malware analysis center, and I figured it'd be kind of cool to chill back, relax, and just see how effective some of these are, ladies and gentlemen. So over here, okay, why you've reached this page is that you've probably been infected with malware called bot, which is basically a botnet for those of you who just need a quick primer. Botnets are tools that essentially slave a bunch of computers and have them running host processes from a master system out there. You can use these to launch DDoS attacks or whatever you want to call it. Basically, it allows you to use a large computing node and use it for nefarious purposes, right? What should you do to remove the malware? You need to scan your computer system device with the tools recommended below. Now, they've actually recommended something called Quick Heal, all right, which is, I guess, kind of fucking cool. It actually leads me to this tool, which is developed with the emergency response team. They're kind of making it sound like it's like Team Rainbow or some shit, but you can download a tool and it runs full scans. It's got a smartphone tool for you to use as well. Now, the site's also got a bunch of other highlights, which we'll look into real quickly, and we'll have a little web browsing section. It's going to be a little cozy video real quick. They've got this website where you can get awareness too. InfoSec awareness, where you can report shit. Request for workshop cybercrime reporting portal. So no matter what you are, they've got a different report for everyone. Whether you're a child, system network admin, student, fucking police officer, government employee, the family all sitting around. You're a teacher, man. That teacher's fine AF. Or a woman who's been fucking auto locked into a kitchen. I mean, India's pretty fucking. You can't get away with that nowadays, can you? So here you can like report a bunch of stuff, but I don't care. I'm not here to report stuff to the Indian police. Now over here they've got headlines such as, oh god, the Momo challenge game? Oh man! You can tell like they picked the YouTube pages that are like super duper clickbaity. Oh man, dude, click for advisory? You're kidding with me. Give me a second. Remind your child that you are there and you will support them as they face life challenges. Yeah, man. Don't worry, son. If you're falling for Momo, we got a lot to talk about common fucking sense. That's what you gotta tell them, alright? That's what an Indian parent would fucking do. Now, on the other end of the fucking spectrum, I actually found one of India's top internet antivirus services, okay? Corporate Network Edition, Network Protection 24/7, NPAV. It's shaped like a fucking pill, so that's actually really great. Now it's got technical support. Man, what the fuck is this? We outsource to India and India outsources to us, man. It's like a, it's like a fucking, what is this? It's like a Team Rainbow. Dude, I would so buy an antivirus software package that came with special operations units on the front. What the fuck? For a low price of 20,000 rupees, which would be around, like 18, 17 bucks actually for going by current exchange rates. Corporate web control, NP remote control, testimonials, other websites, antivirus training. What are you gonna fucking? What are you gonna train people on how to run your antivirus? What the fuck is this? Dealership? Oh yeah, dude. What are we buying a car? It's an antivirus package, bro. It's not even 20 bucks. Download full version. So you can download that right now. 22 January 2019 was like one of the last updates. I mean, that's pretty fucking old, brother, by antivirus standards. Usually this shit's updated daily. I don't understand that. But it must be a great antivirus service because it's still compatible with everything under the sun. Want to use it on your Windows Server 2012 machine? Well, you got it. By the way, any site that has a fucking like GIF like that going around, you don't really trust it. I'm just pointing that one out there. One of my favorite tools to be using in this situation is Virustotal, which is an online service that you can use to basically put files into and it'll run it across every AV engine imaginable. Now, this is the antivirus we downloaded from the government of India. It passed by just fine. The one that we just saw, the terrible fucking NPAV fucking 24/7 support, yeah, that just crossed 6 engines. And, you know, some of these you could say, well, Muda, these are false positives, which are basically not nefarious pieces of code within an application. You know, usually false positives come in many ways, shapes, and forms. These are not false positives. I mean, you've pretty much got Trojan injections, W32, riskware. You've got there are things going against it, okay? You know, McAfee's picking shit up. This is not the kind of program you should be dealing with, just saying. When 6 out of 56 AV engines detect it, it's pretty bad. And you may wonder, well, Muda, is it totally okay for you to say that? What threshold is allowed? Probably fucking 0. If anything is detected, you know it ain't no good time. It's a risk. Remember that. Now, in order to test these antiviruses, I decided that the best way to go to is like GitHub. So for those of you who don't know what GitHub is a great website where you can just fucking share your code around with people. A lot of people here actually share malware samples that are still running wild. So this is the zoo, which is actually live active malware. So be careful when you're downloading any of these. But I figured there's 2 ways to do it. You can do the fucking Vinesauce Vinny way, which is really great, where you just download everything under the sun. Go to your favorite hentai website and start downloading all the fun stuff. That's a great way to get your computer infected to all hell. Or you can actually download live malware samples and run these bots. And we're going to see just exactly how antivirus services detect this. So first off, real quick, let's install our fucking protection packages. Let's install the let's install that fake bullshit antivirus too. Let's install both of them at the same time. I mean, why not, dude? It's a virtual machine. We're free to destroy it all ways, shapes, and forms. Enter product key. You want me to enter a product key? Oh, fuck that shit. I don't have a key right now. Hell nah. Next. Accept. Next. Oh, auto submit suspicious threats to research lab? We know it's not a fucking research lab. Get out of here. Let's install the good one too. Quick heal tool, why not? Download. Oh shit. Quick heal bot removal tool? Hell yeah, it's from 1994. Dude, I was born that year. That's good. Removes bot malware. Click next. Hell yeah, brother. Quick scan. Next, next. Okay, we'll actually save that. Let's start. Ooh. Oh. Net protector internet security. Oof. You know it looks pretty fucking terrible, doesn't it? Download that new current date format. Is it? Yeah, sure. Set it to whatever you want, dude. It's already changing my month, date, and year. Please, customer, set your. How about I don't? How about I just don't do that? That'd be great. Oh man, you can already. The computer's actually getting fucking slow right now. This is bad. This is terrible. All right, so allow me to explain something to you. Basically, what's been going on right now is we just installed so much malware to this computer that it's not even funny anymore. So if we actually look around with all of our stuff right now, at this moment in time, we've got binaries running, bot binaries, CTF loader. We've got a bunch of applications that are running right now that really shouldn't be running anymore. But basically, this computer's infected by a crazy level of botnet love going on right now. At some point, that Ethernet connection just like kind of rips up once in a while. But right now we've got our computer totally infected with a botnet. So allow me to run first of all that like I can't say this is a scam by the way, but that's just my personal belief. Let's run one of these. Only one key can be used. Single key. I don't know. Fucking just run whatever, dude. Next. Valid number key is X. What, like 1 dash one of these? Invalid character. You know what? Maybe you can go fuck yourself at this point. So you can actually, so I can't use that the Net Protector 2019, God forbid, but I can sure as hell send them samples. Now every time I send them a sample, they keep giving me the same response. Like I sent them sample number VS-1. I highly doubt that I'm even sending them a sample to begin with. If I go to my performances real quick, am I even sending anything over this kilobit sample? Let me try that. Yes, I would like to send it. Has it even changed? Doesn't seem like it has actually. Can I send this as a sample? Yes, send that. No, it doesn't seem like anything's actually happening. Like it's just kind of lying to me. In fact, anytime I do that, it won't actually give me the answer that I'm looking for. Now, if I do it this way, no, it's actually not even giving the response anymore. So clearly that antivirus doesn't exactly work. But now it's time to check if the government of India can actually stop any bots that are running on this computer. So let's actually run their bot removal tool. Now this is from the Government of India Cybersecurity Branch. Let's actually see if this can run and save my computer. Now, by the way, I have samples from like 2007 right now. So if they're not detecting 2007 samples in their database, chances are it's probably not going to work. But I'll hope, you know, मुझे लग रहा है मेरा मुल्क कर सकता है. So let's go hit next for a second. Let's go and do it. Quick scan. I mean, yeah, go for a quick scan, dude. Scan area which are vulnerable to bot infection. If an infection is detected, you may need to. I mean, sure, run it, baby. Run it. Run it all you want. So it's actually running all this right now. By the way, the samples are still active on my computer. So if it wants to, it absolutely could look at those samples and say, hey, we detected anything. So let's go out through this real quick. We'll come back when the infection clearance is done. Is it going to save my computer? Is India going to save my system? Well, let's find this out. Woo! All right, so ladies and gentlemen, with about 10 fucking bots running on this computer, how much do you think the government of India's anti-malware actually found? Well, looking at the actual results over here, ladies and gentlemen, scanning completed successfully on version 60, by the way. No bot detected. Now, this tool is not an alternative to an antivirus software. No fucking shit. Clearly, it's not going to work. But let's open up that scan result. What is this? Quick scan? I'm pretty sure that was more of a full scan at this point. I checked these files. I made sure because I looked at my desktop, which is where a lot of the malware samples are stored. But if I go to finish real quick, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this isn't still an infected computer. So will I kill off this virtual machine? Absolutely. But what have we learned today, ladies and gentlemen? We had a chill time exploring the Government of India cybersecurity team developing anti-bot malware, which couldn't detect bot malware samples that were ranging over 10 years old to stuff that was discovered just a few months ago. Now, in the end, ladies and gentlemen, it kind of brings down to my point of antiviruses too. This was a little exploration. I'm not here to try to dog on my nation or something of the sort, but I'm just trying to show you guys kind of like why I don't really trust a lot of malware antivirus services anyways. Now, it's true that a lot of antivirus services do find out the truth or the reality, or they help protect you against common known malware samples. But a lot of times they'll come across false positives, or like you just saw, they don't actually detect what they are supposed to detect. In fact, a lot of them, like we saw earlier, was actually a downright scam fest because they weren't providing any form of service. No, indeed. Another thing about antiviruses is that, do you actually trust the person offering the service to you? Now, because this was a Government of India antivirus scanning through every file that you had, there is a chance that those files could be sent back to a server for analysis. And it's up to you if you're willing to trust the Government of India to look into your files to protect you. This goes for citizens living in India or abroad, wherever you want to call it. This goes for any antivirus service ever. Do you trust Symantec, Norton, whatever you want to call it? Or do you want to leave it up to your own and just go with common sense? Usually, common sense is the best antivirus you could ever find. So ladies and gentlemen, long story short, antiviruses, at least to me, are kind of a fucking joke. The Indian government cannot create an antivirus service worth anything, in my opinion, right now, just because of the evidence that we saw. We ran about 10, 15, 20 samples, none of which were detected. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have an infected system, which I will kill after this recording. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Malware Virus Investigations. A chill episode, one that we explored the the Indian antiviruses offered. You know, we looked at Protogen, which actually did more than this shit right now. But ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. मैं हूं अनस और मैं बाहर जा रहा हूं. I gotta go for a walk, man. I'm done with this shit, dude.